Good morning, world. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am a prophet of God who is creating heaven on this earth. Today, my topic is using the 6R faculties of your mind. Imagine just like your five senses, like ever since we were little kids growing up, we learn about, the regular five senses: feel, touch, seeing, hearing, etc. But the 6R faculties of the mind, I want you to learn this because it's like this is what you need to use when you're making decisions. You got to be able to practice on a daily basis, mastering these 6R faculties, because once you master them, it will definitely help pull your future quickly to you. It will help you also, of course, to materialize or manifest, I should say, your goals and dreams once you master these right here. So anyways, I jump into it. The first one is memory. From the time before you was even born. Most people don't realize it, but your mind is like a data bank, it's like a bank of data where every single thing that it ever sees, hears, or experiences, it memorizes it. It totally have a memory bank of all the things you've ever experienced with your senses, any of them. So that's good to know, because a lot of time when you're thinking and you're having epiphanies, it's because something you don't even remember experiencing or seeing, your mind is pulling from those experiences, and that's where your epiphanies are coming from. Is most of the time your memories, something you've seen or heard, you just don't recall it, but it comes back when you need it. The second one is reasoning. Reasoning is my favorite because that's really thinking. That's using your thinking faculty to get in the habit of constantly thinking. Think about things. Don't just react to life, but think. When you think, you get to control your life. You know what I'm saying? You're not just reacting, but you're actually controlling your movement, because you get to think ahead, foresee what you want to have happen, and then take intentional steps towards it. That's the beauty of thinking, because it gives you a chance to practice doing things in your mind before you physically do it. So definitely get used to using your reasoning faculty. Third one is perception. I personally love perception because it's like, that's what I use this on a daily basis, and I recommend you use it also, is that as you visualize the things that you want in your mind, it's like using perception, you can allow to choose. It allows you to choose to make what you see in your mind your reality, not what you see physically with your eyes around you. So learning how to master your perception is basically choosing to make whatever you want mean what it means. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just choosing to believe whatever you want, choosing to focus on whatever you want. That's really what perception is that regardless of what's happening, it's raining doesn't mean it's a bad day. It means it's liquid sunshine, gracing you on your path. Hey, that's a choice to think, to see things that way. So basically, choosing what you see is you using your perception. Next one is will. Will is basically, I love it because you got to have will of steel, man. You got to be determined as you're going about your life, going after something big. Just realize that there's plenty of obstacles and deterrents along the way, so you must have will to keep you focused and persistent on going after the things you want. So will really comes in handy when things happen that would normally discourage people. For someone with a strong will, they don't look at it as discouragement. They understand what it is. It's just something to overcome on your path to your destination. That's what will is. Next one is one of my favorite, is intuition. Intuition, it's like, it's really going off of feelings. Every decision that I make, I really make sure intuition is involved, because you can't depend on logics always. You know what I'm saying? You have to go off of how does it feel to you, because there will be times when making that decision is, you have to go off of your gut feeling, man. Trust your gut feeling. Whatever it tells you, go with that. Get in the habit of trusting your gut, basically. Whatever you feel is right, do what you feel is right. That's intuition. Last but not least is my favorite is imagination. I love this above all because this is what allows you to really change your life, is be able to see the future that you want by envisioning it in your mind, imagining what life could potentially be for you, you know? Where would you live? Where would you go? What would you be doing? How do you do things? Just really get in a habit of doing things in your mind before you physically do it. So you want to take a trip somewhere, envision what that's going to be like. You want to create a business that generates a certain amount of income, envision what would that look like. Really get in the habit of using your imagination, people. Anyways, I pray right now that God will bless you. I pray that God will guide you and pour abundance all over your life, people. I pray that He will give you the encouragement that you need in the time of discouragement. Anything that's there to discourage you, I pray that He'll give you the courage to face it and overcome it. Anyways, people, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.